Welcome back to another career mode video. Today we're talking about the teams you should use in FC24 career mode. This is going to be part 1 in the series where I go through possible team suggestions for you. It might help you start a save with a club you weren't thinking about. There's always interesting storylines you can do with different clubs in the game each year, and today we're going to be talking about the teams and why you should do a career mode with them. Also, don't forget to leave a like for me and make sure you subscribe for more FC24. Suggestion today is Inter Miami. David Beckham's MLS club has gone to new levels thanks to 3 players: Messi, Busquets, and Jordi Alba. A full season with these players in career mode could be a lot of fun. The MLS is fully licensed as well, has some stadiums I believe as well. You could do a one-shot season trying to take Inter Miami to championship glory. I don't think you could go beyond maybe 2 seasons of this save. Let's take a look at their team in the game. Of course, you've got the big boys, Messi, Busquets, and Jordi Alba. Messi's 90 overall still, but he might decline pretty quick. He's 36 years old. Busquets is also 35, and also Alba 34 there. You've got Joseph Martinez up front as well, Farias, and this guy looks pretty good. I've been watching the MLS a bit, and Inter Miami. Kramaski looks alright. Calendar seems like a good keeper in real life. Not sure how good he would be in this game. You've got Yedlin as well, remember Yedlin, and there's also Campana coming off the bench, and I think there's Robert Taylor there as well. So yeah, the stats obviously are in the 50s, 60s and that. But for the MLS, it would be alright. And of course, you've got Messi. That's going to be the star of the team, carrying the team most of the time, I reckon. Next up, we have Al Nassr. We had to have one club from the Saudi League this year. The Saudi League has grown so much since Ronaldo joined last year. A whole lot of talent joined the league this last transfer window, and this year you should consider a team from there. My pick today was Al Nassr, but there's other clubs around. I think Al Hilal has Neymar as well, so you might want to have a look at the Saudi League this year. This actually looks like a solid team, you know. This could be a team that gives you a lot of fun. You've got Ronaldo up front there, 86 overall this year. I think he got downgraded, so he's 38 years old. Probably only has a couple seasons left in career mode. He might even retire after 1 season, who knows. We've got Mane there, Sadio Mane, 31 years old at Al Nassr now, and obviously his stats are still very good, so you're going to have a lot of fun with him. Talisca on the other side as well. He's 29 years old, got some decent stats. The midfield is pretty solid with Brozovic there as CDM. Then you've got Tellez on the left, Laporte as well as a centre-back, 85 overall. Next up we have Manchester United. United obviously has fallen from grace since Sir Alex Ferguson left, and now it could be your turn to turn them around and start picking up trophies again, like the Premier League and the Champions League and all that kind of stuff. United also comes with a huge transfer budget, so you're going to have a lot of fun in the transfer market as well. Let's take a look at the lineup here. So Rashford's there, Martial, Antony as well. Antony's a good player in the game. Rashford would be quick as well. Martial, you might want to upgrade the striker position, but there is Højlund on the bench there. You've got obviously Ericsson, Casemiro as well, 89 overall, and Bruno Fernandes, which is going to be your playmaker, I reckon. Then you've got Dalot, Martinez, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, Onana, and obviously there's some good players in the reserves as well, like Jadon Sancho and Luke Shaw there as well. You've even got Mason Mount, Varane, and Van der Beek still there, Pelistri. Maguire, I don't know what you want to do with him, but probably has to go. Reguilon's on the bench there, Garnacho, Amrabat, McTominay. Not a bad team, does need some upgrades in certain areas though. Next up is Wrexham AFC. This is a club growing in popularity in recent years, mainly due to Hollywood actors Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney taking over the club. Last season, Wrexham were promoted from the National League to the Football League, and the main stars of this success are still there, and now is the perfect time to take over and aim for back-to-back promotions. This is going to be an excellent road to glory save for those looking to go from the 4th Division of England up to the Premier League. You won't get bored very easily with this save. There's a lot of work to do, a lot of promotions to do, and it's good as a long-term career mode save. And Wrexham is definitely a popular club in the football world, so why not do it with them? So here is the Wrexham team. Obviously, ratings are in the 60s and the 50s, but for the 4th Division in England, that's going to be competitive enough. You just want to work on the team, add some new quality players into the team, and try and secure promotions all the way up to the Premier League. They've got a low transfer budget, so it's going to be a lot of work, but it will be pretty rewarding if you get to the Premier League and you can start building this club into a Premier League winning team. This next one is going to be Celtic. I put Celtic in my list this year because they've got their stadium in the game now. Ange Postecoglou generated a lot of success with Celtic, and now it could be your turn to take over and continue the success. I know they're the Scottish champions and they probably have a decent squad, but if you want to challenge for the Champions League or rival Europe's elite, there's still a bit of work to do. So let's take a look at the Celtic team here. We've got Furuhashi, 77 overall striker there. And then there's also Joe Hart in goals. Turnbull, McGregor, O'Reilly, Taylor, Johnston, and we've got the bench there as well. So 60s and 70s, but for the Scottish League, it should be alright. The challenge is to build this team up into a team that could challenge for the Champions League and battle Europe's elite, you know. Next up is Arsenal. Now, Arsenal looks like a really exciting team at the moment in real life, so you might want to try them in career mode as well. Last season, they did finish second, 5 points behind Manchester City. They were pretty close to actually winning the title. You could take over this club of talented players and try push for a Premier League trophy. You'll even get Champions League football as well. So it looks like a solid team for Arsenal as well. Martinelli, Jesus, Saka, who's a very, very good player, still young as well. Odegaard, still young, 87 overall. Havertz and Rice. Then we've got White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, and Ramsdale. I think I said Rice, can't remember. And then Nketiah on the bench, Jorginho, Partey as well. So a team with decent stats and respectable players as well. I think you could do some damage with this team. Next up is Newcastle United. Newcastle are a reignited team, but I still think, and many others still think, that they're not ready to compete with Europe's elite just yet. They do have a solid foundation of players to work with. You also get Champions League football in your first season with Newcastle, and you could take over and push Newcastle into becoming Europe's elite. Challenging for the Premier League would be a great start. In terms of the budget, Newcastle owners are rich, so you could use the financial takeover storyline, or you could just stick with the default budget. It is up to you what you want to do there. Here is the Newcastle lineup. As you can see, some respectable players as well. You've got Bruno Guimaraes with an 84 overall, Tonali 86, and you've got Jolinton, Isaac, Gordon, Botman, and there's Shah, Trippier on the right as a right back, Pope as well, decent goalkeeper. You've also got Wilson, Barnes. So the foundations seem to be there. Doesn't look like a bad team. Obviously, you still need to bring in some maybe high-level recruitments. Next up, we have Leicester City. Ever since winning the Premier League back in 2016, Leicester has dropped off. They were relegated last season and now sit in the Championship. They're likely to secure promotion at the moment though. You could take over, secure promotion and rebuild Leicester into a Premier League winning team once again. Things just have not been the same ever since they won back in 2016. Let's take a look at this Leicester team. So we've got Iheanacho, 26 years old, Doyle and Ndidi, who's still there, Pereira, and we've got Vardy on the bench, who's 36 years old though. He's going to decline. Albrighton's still there from the Championship winning days and all that. They've got Harry Souttar, who plays for Australia as well, tall guy. So yeah, I think you would have no problem getting promoted once again. Challenging for the Premier League though would be another story that would take time to rebuild. Next up we have Juventus. Juventus has had it a little bit tough in the Serie A over the last couple of seasons. They have not won the competition since the 2019-2020 season. Last season they did finish 7th, so it could be the time for you to bring them back as Serie A winners and also try and get them that Champions League trophy as well. They have their stadium in the game, which is a nice touch as well. And as you can see, the last couple of seasons have not been good for Juventus, so maybe it's time to take over and bring them a Scudetto once again. So here is the Juve team. Chiesa up front with Vlahovic, Rabiot, Fagioli, Weah, and then we've got Kostic, Locatelli, Danilo, Bremer, Gatti. You've got a decent bench as well, but you might want to bring in some new recruitments, some higher rated players to help out this squad. Next up we have Manchester City. There's really nothing to say here. If you want a team that has a massive budget, Man City is your team. If you want a team that has the best players in the world, Man City is your team. If you want a team that can score 100 goals in one season, this is your team. This is just for the person that just wants to have a bit of fun in career mode, doesn't care about storylines, just wants to score goals and dominate. Man City is the club for you. Here is the Man City team. Obviously, nothing really to say here. Haaland 91, he's going to be a lot of fun. Foden and Grealish 85, Ake, Stones, Walker, Rodri, 89 overall for him there. Alvarez, Kovacic, Bernardo Silva, Phillips, Akanji. De Bruyne is there in the reserves as well, don't forget. So yeah, good team. Obviously, you could use a transfer budget and bring in some more higher rated players. But yeah, it's a lot of fun here. You'll get a lot of goals with Haaland up front.